Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for February the 22nd through to the 28th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, thank you. Thank you so much for all the love, all the support that you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to the energy of the week for you, and we start with the Page of Pentacles. So really looking into that crystal ball. Okay, Page of Pentacles. You're holding that pentacle just like it is a crystal ball, looking at where you want to go forward, what kind of courage you need to step into it, what kind of new beginnings need to happen in your life in order for you to step into that path. And no, you're not going to get a lot of details right now. In fact, we're surrounded actually by fog. So it's not going to be clear cut. It's not going to be something that you can just say aha to this week. It's going to take thought. It's going to take consideration. It's going to take going inside of yourself and understanding the courage that you need to muster up in order to really step into those new beginnings. But in saying that, we have the Magician here. Now, the Magician, when he shows up in the first three cards, I also have to warn you that remember the Magician and their magic. Okay, it's just an illusion. It's just a trick. So when you see things, just don't take it at face value this week. Delve into it. Understand it completely. Look at if it makes sense in the long run. Validate your concerns, your suspicions, what you believe to be true. Okay, now this can be a lot of magic coming into your life, a lot of empowerment coming into your life this week. But it's through looking at things, understanding it clearly, decisively. Remember, we're covered in fog in the first one, and then the Magician is the second. So I think there could be a little bit of delusion or thinking it's one thing and it's a completely other thing. So we need to validate, we need to ask questions, we need to research, we need to take a little bit of time to process things, to understand things completely before we go forward. We have the Three of Pentacles, so it's a work hard week. Absolutely, no shortcuts. Giving it your best, giving it your all. This is you holding the paintbrush to your portal of tomorrow. What do you want it to look like? This is dreaming big. This is doing those affirmations this week to ask for the structure to be there, the path to open up to you. We have as our undercurrent of the week the Four of Cups, which is our gratitude card. When we are grateful for the things that we already have in our life, more beauty comes to us, more wisdom can come to us. I see the owl in the tree there. I don't know if you can see him behind you. So it is appreciating what we already have of value in our life. Those little things, those mundane things that we take for granted. So it would be worthwhile this week to do a gratitude prayer each and every night before you close your eyes. And if you are in a place where you don't really feel you have a lot to be grateful for, get a piece of paper and a pen, a blue pen preferably. For some reason it needs to be blue ink. And I'm not sure why. I'm going to research that one day. I keep saying I'm going to research that one day, and I never do. But I'm going to research why the blue ink is so much more important than any other color. But essentially what you want to do is write down one thing you were grateful for on that piece of paper and say it aloud and then go to sleep. And the next day, write a second thing. Say both of them aloud and go to sleep. Third day, fourth day, fifth day. You kind of get where I'm going. You know, you do that for 30 days, all of a sudden you have a full page of things that you are grateful for. And that's when the beauty really starts to come into your life. That's when you are starting to give more inspiration, more wisdom, more beauty in your life, more, maybe it's finances you need, maybe it's love you need in your life. But those things start to come to you because you are, you know, it's kind of brainwashing yourself that you have a lot to be grateful for, that it opens your eyes to the beauty that you're already sitting in. Now we have the Five of Swords as our overriding energy. So it is people in our life, Some of them will be very positive and wanting to walk the path forward with you. Some will be very detrimental to your path forward. Remember that we have a lot of hints of illusion here. So we want to not take people and their word at face value. We want to understand what their true motives are in our life. And some will be there to help us, to inspire us, to lean on. Other people will be trying to pull the wool over your eyes or pull the carpet from underneath your feet. So you want to really have a sense, really have a feel for what people are trying to bring into your life. To not just take them at face value on a couple of words they said, but understand if they truly mean to be an inspiration in your life, a helper in your life, or if they're working against you in some way. We have the Empress, new beginnings, definitely. Creativity, definitely. Wherever you are very creative in your life, this is a week to really get into it. Whether it's writing or maybe it's painting, maybe it's music, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's gardening, maybe it's building. So wherever your creativity lies, that's where you should really be escaping for your happy moments. Or maybe that's the thing that's going to take you to the next part of your journey. So pay attention to what brings passion into your life, joy into your life, what you can get lost in. As we go into the weekend and towards next week, you know, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is really embracing your gifts, your talents, your unique abilities, the things that make you you. It's also about perhaps closing the door on something in your life, or at least allowing yourself to let go of something that has brought insecurity in the past or a sense of security in the past. Realizing that you don't need that safety net anymore, that you are stronger, that you are empowered, that you are more independent, that you can lean on your gifts and your talents, your abilities in order to go forward and in the right direction. For love, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Closing doors so new doors can open. Now, this could be in our perception, okay? Especially if you are looking for somebody to be a partner in life with you, okay? You may have had a whole different perception up to this point in time of what really is needed in the relationship, what they have to bring to the table in order to bring value to your life. And you could be realigning those thoughts with new thoughts. So I think the energy might be a little mixed this week when you are out there and you are socializing and you are trying to meet people, because I think your attitudes towards what is needed within a relationship are shifting. If you are in a relationship, this is where we have the conversations where things have to change in the relationship in order to take it to the next level or to grow it deeper. It may be the responsibilities of the household that need to change. It may be the spending patterns. But in some way, there's something that needs to end within the relationship, somewhere where you need to draw a line in the sand, so to speak, in order to go forward together. So if there, especially if there has been tension or there has been arguments, okay, this is where we close the door on the past in the relationship. This is where we start the new beginnings in the relationship. This is where we make the new contracts of who does what, who's responsible for what, the give and take of the relationship. For job, career, we have the Nine of Swords. So a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of anxiety in what you are doing and how you are going to take it to the next level. And this could play out in so many ways. If you are looking to start a new business, Okay, this is the fear and the worry and the concern that you're not going to be empowered. Now, you will be empowered if it matches your passions, what you love to do. This is looking at what makes us unhappy in the workplace. And if you are, this is a lot of nervous tension. So this could be going for those job interviews. Allow your passion, allow the beauty of you to come out, and you will have no worries on landing a job, of stepping into something that's going to give you happiness and joy, allowing your creativity and your passions to flow. If there is conflict within the workplace, this is where you need to have those conversations, not be disillusioned by what people are doing or what people are saying, but rather to confront it, to examine it, to research it, to ask validating questions, to meet it head on so it dissipates. For spirituality, we have the King of Wands. This is high thinking. This is optimism. So if you want to feel more optimistic about your path forward, if you want to be more optimistic about what you are stepping into, this is a beautiful week for meditation, for prayer. And with high thinking being part of this card, I would think that, this is a good time to educate yourself. This is a good time to, if you wanted to learn astrology or tarot cards or the runes or a certain part of a religious organization, this is the time when you are high thinking, that you can learn a lot in a short period of time. Maybe it's meditations, maybe it is Reiki, maybe it's aromatherapy, maybe it's a healthier diet. This is a beautiful week to learn more about your path of spirituality going forward. For health and well-being, we have the Six of Cups. This is a lot of looking back and remembering yesterday when you used to be fitter or younger, more beautiful, so you think, or more handsome. Okay? Don't get caught up into the, oh, if only I were that young again, or if only I could go back in time. How much more vibrant I was, how much more I could do, how much more I could be. You can be all those things now. You can be just as, have a vitality even more so than you did even yesterday. And this is also cherishing yourself. So honoring yourself. Making sure that you are treating yourself as a temple. Making sure that you have a good exercise program in place, good eating habits in place, good sleeping patterns in place. This is loving you, appreciating you, and know that you are deserving of well-being, of happiness, of a vitality going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.